So we just finished the program, and I guess my experience is he has, my son John Mark Hurley, who has cerebral palsy and low muscle tone. My experience, he's had physical therapy before, and he's had occupational therapy, and he's shown some improvement, but he's definitely shown dramatic increases in his ability here, not only physically but socially. John Mark, because of his, he can't walk yet. He's does most of his getting around by scooting. Little kids intimidate him. So one thing we noticed is even socially he's really grown a lot from being in an environment with kids that are similar to him, and being, for us, we never were away from him more than like an hour or two. So having him in the classroom by himself for an extended period of time, he really grew a lot just socially. What'd you say?
I agree. Definitely has grown socially, and his physical capabilities have increased. He could walk if we held him around the waist firmly before, but now he can walk on the walker without assistance, which is a big step for him.
Yeah, when you watch if you watch the before and after videos, it's amazing. Because John Mark, I walk with him, and he would just, like, you look at his upper body, and he's flopping all over the place, and at the end he's straight, and he's pushing himself with the walker. So it's not only that, his right hand, he came in and his right hand was clenched most of the time like this, and now it's like this. You can barely tell the difference between the two hands. And so, I mean, he's shown, that's just the small pieces, being able to coordination and all these things. And those are the things that if you come, you'll see these increases in your child. But one of the main things I think we learned is that having a child with a disability, their potential to be able to function like a normal child rests not completely in the child's hand. And we realize when we hear that a lot of it rests in the parents, that we're the ones who really have to make the time and use the things we learned here to help him in his growth. Because they have potential. They have so much potential to be able, these kids have a lot of potential to be able to function at a much higher level. We just don't always allow them to. And seeing the ways that the conductive ed does work with the kids, that you realize that there's that potential there. I have these tools now. If not, it's just about me making the time to do it. So now it's really in our hands to how much further does our son want to go. A lot of it really depends on us now.
Because of the extensive time he's spending in the classroom doing the activity, his muscles have increased a lot too. So now his potential to do more is there. Whereas in before, us working with him a little bit during the day, it was good for him, but he didn't have that like jump ahead. Yeah. The 5 weeks definitely helped him to accelerate in his muscle strength and his ability. So now when we work with him, it's not such a struggle. It's not like he's just falling over all the time and, just not really coordinating his legs. He has that good foundation, so now it's easier to be more productive with him.
And we know that he can do it. We know that he has potential to grow. It's easy to get in the idea that your son has a disability, so you just stick him in a wheelchair, you stick him in whatever it is, all the equipment, and you just let him go, and you just accept it. Just accept that he's got cerebral palsy, accept that he has a disability. But that's not true. That we can't just accept that these kids do have a disability, but if we just let them be like that, they're just going to stay that way. If we really work hard with them, if we're persistent and disciplined, they can do amazing things. And we've just seen that just with 5 weeks. That just the steps these kids have taken is incredible.